Welcome in to the Fun Astrology Podcast. Thomas Miller. It's Wednesday, August 7th. Thanks so much for coming back in. We're going to kind of button up the rest of the week here on Hump Day. How about that? Because it is so light. And then we're going to shift our focus to next week because that's the one we need to be talking about. Right now we have Mercury in retrograde, moving backwards through Virgo. We have between now and next Wednesday as a little breather, an energetic breather. Now, does that mean that things won't happen? No, obviously it doesn't. They probably already have. As I mentioned yesterday, these get recorded on the weekend so that we can do all the video work. So I don't know what the news is today, but I know that there's just a lot of vibe in the air that could trigger things. The market, the Middle East, etc., that we don't even know. So what's going on right now, today, we talked about it yesterday extensively. 9:36 this morning, the sun sextiles Jupiter. I mean, that otherwise is a great aspect. And with Mars right behind it, as we said yesterday, that adds a lot of power to things expanding. Good things. That's why Kristen has today as a lucky star day. This is good. This is positive. This is encouraging. So enjoy it for what it is. And then tonight we have that conjunction at the top of the yod with Mercury and Venus coming together at 11:12 this evening Eastern Time. Another great aspect, and even though it's encouched in that yod, if you're living your highest timeline and if you're releasing things that come up and you're not holding on to things too tightly, and you're realizing that you are here and I am here at this time on the planet for some kind of purpose, let it unfold in front of us with hands held loosely. Somebody put on Twitter, I wish I'd marked who it was, that this is a good time to not be desiring a lot of the things that you normally would desire. That's not a bad way to skate through these next several months. This is not going to change quickly. The idea was there's a bigger current at play right now. Let it pass, then we can get back on our game. Because, especially with the trickster doing its thing, Mercury in retrograde, it may not play out the way we think. That good old rock and roll song, you can't always get what you want. Not that we don't stop our manifesting, not that we don't stop doing all the things that we do as spiritual beings, but we just hold it more loosely than we do when the sky is a little more favorable. Now, what we have on our side is the next 6 days, because between today and next Wednesday the 14th, we get a little bit of a break. So, spa time, it's going to get thick, so just chill out. Take the breaks as you can get them. Mercury retrograde says pick up a good book, maybe not a Kindle book, maybe a hard paper or hardback book, and read it. Turn off some of the electronics and the screens. Try to take breaks. Go to a spa. Go to a health food store and get some really good food and have a wonderful fresh meal. Have coffee tomorrow morning with a friend. Talk about old times and good times ahead. For the rest of the weekend, look at this. The moon enters Libra tomorrow after less than an hour void, of course. That happens at 5:30 in the morning Eastern. So there's the balance of Libra, right? The harmony, the peace, the serenity. And then it moves into Scorpio on Saturday. At least it happens in the evening. You get 1 day of a Libra moon this weekend. Full moon will be a week from this coming Monday, the 19th. This coming week is when the fireworks begin. The kickoff of that is Wednesday in the morning before noon of week. Now, this is the 14th. This is Wednesday next week. Mars conjoining Jupiter. That's just bringing those two fire planets with lots of loaded energy. Mars is about the ability to get things done. It's also about conflict. Jupiter, expansion. Right now, Mars is moving every day closer. The energy of that aspect is getting stronger and stronger every day. So if you're in the middle of launching good projects, keep them moving. You've got a great tailwind behind you for that. And at the same time, the world around us could be quite conflicted, not just a little conflicted. If you wanted to say a little conflicted, that would be Mars by itself. But even that's not the case. Mars is conflict. Jupiter expands. That's where you just don't snap back to things right now. I would imagine most of you have done this. You've gone to the spa day with the girls. Or like me, if you're by yourself and you go to the hot tub down there in Palm Desert and you soak in that wonderful hot mineral water. You get a message on your phone while you're at the spa that's not the best. You know there's stuff you have to do. But while you're at the spa, how do you respond to that? Yeah, take care of it later. This is my time. Well, that's the path of the rest of this week. Now, purely from an energetic perspective, that sets us up fairly well all the way into the middle of next week. But I'm going to hold the next couple of days open and not record as much ahead in case we need to do some cleaning up and catching up from what's already taken place. So we'll leave the time open for that. Otherwise, let's just enjoy a little energetic reprieve for ourselves, and let's do some recharging and get ready for a very busy fall ahead. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy hump day, and I'll see you back tomorrow, probably. And then I think we'll be taking Friday this week off. We're going to do the spa, man. We're going to the spa. I'm going to go down there to Desert Hot Springs. Anybody in the area want to go?